Hello, yo! It's been a while. Let's start right away. I had wondered whether to stream more games from the NSL, but really, out of the ones available, this was the only one that I thought maybe you'll enjoy streaming this more than playing it by myself. That sounds wrong. It's more like I was just going. I was just going to play through the few older games on Blitz, just checking all of them out without any commitment to see which ones I like, which ones I didn't. With and this was the only one that I didn't want to stream that because I will be quitting games early a lot. And Pokemon XD was the one that made me think, okay, I have always heard that this one was good. I never got to play it, and it's long. I may as well just stream it. Also, sorry if I am mumbling more than usual. It's been a while since I last actually said more than a couple sentences strung together at the same time. But yeah, let's just get right to it. You'll have to forgive the emulator UI. I don't intend to use save states if I can help it. But yeah, it's kinda just there. On positives, those black borders mean that I am not covering as much of the screen as usual. I probably should make an overlay for my avatar in chat to separate from the regular game screen. Oh well. 2005. Okay, the game was a little over 20 years old now. But that's alright. I think personally the GameCube is what separates the games that are retro and the ones that aren't. Like, it was that generating the video games was when really set the blueprint for modern gaming. But let's get new save file. Let's say the options, just in case. Obviously I will leave the game in English because I am streaming in English after all. And let's start. Okay. So we cannot edit the avatar at all, presumably. Wait. Can we not? Yes, we can. And just in all letters, that's nice. Since I use a long name, in older games it's always such a pain when it's restricted to exactly 5 or 6 letters, which happen a lot. My other name outside of the internet is 6 letters long, and while 6 letters is more common to be accepted, I run into a lot of issues as a kid where I could only use 5. Thankfully, Japanese game developers have learned to accommodate overseas gamers now, and thus understand that most names are not written in kana and therefore are longer than that. Yeah, let's start. I shall say, while I have played the original Colosseum, I know absolutely nothing about this game. Nothing at all. I knew that I wanted to play it someday, so I avoided looking up anything about it. That's a very edgy redesign for Lugia. I love it. I went ahead on my team. Raid the sailors. Remarkably calm, considering the situation. Once again, sorry if I am not speaking clearly. I'll get used to speaking again, we'll see. Starting right into it, huh? Given that both are level 50 and high tier Pokemon, I am assuming this is a tournament with water-white Pokemon. No items, I presume? Indeed. Metagross was still psychic. Fight will be strong against Steel, but weak against Psychic. And Ground. I think Ground was super effective against Psychic, but it's been a hot minute since I last played the Pokemon game. Let's find out. It is. Game looks remarkably good. And we win. Promising start. Sim trainer, simulator trainer, I guess. Probably Pokemon School. Alright Zerian, this will do for today. Yes sir, that was a well-played battle. Zerian, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. Yeah, I have many Pokemon adventures under my belt. I probably should clarify that I am not exactly the biggest Pokemon fan out there, but you know, having grown up with Nintendo, I ended up playing quite a few of them simply due to how big the franchise is. I am not very happy about its current state, but I have experience nonetheless. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time that you consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? So we start with an Eevee, gotcha. I guess I will be drawing an Eevee on the thumbnail soon. Starting on level 10 this time. I think Colosseum we started at 25. Oh, that is a very coarsen model with the face surround. Obtained from Zerian's dad. Oh, he was a present from father. Makes running away easier. But as I recall, there were no wild encounters in this game. So that was Colosseum, maybe this one is different. And I see that abilities are in fact in the game. That... Sorry. That certainly adds a layer of complexity. And there's ribbons? Maybe it's because you can transfer Pokemon? Okay. I honestly don't remember which evolutions were in Generation 3, or what the evolution rules were for this game. They have kinda changed with every generation. But if given a choice of which evolution to go for, if I have any control over it, I will try to get an Espion. But if I cannot get an Espion for any reason, I will love my child no matter what he grows into. Can save anytime, that will be convenient. I thought you will repeat the dialogue. Okay, I really should be redeeming everything. I lost the habit. The operating of this battlesync system demands precision control. Of course, with my technique, there's utterly no problem. Rest assured, you're in my expert hands while you're plugged in battling. Sorry. Oh, my voice is so rusty. I really should talk more outside the internet. Hello Zorian, are you done with training for now? You must be tired. But seeing you like this, my Zorian, you've grown up to be a fine young lad. Zorian, if only your father were here to see how much you've grown. Oh, is that dead? Oh, I'm sorry. I promise I won't mention that. Please pay no heed. Either dead or far away. Okay, there's no walking, only running. Hi Zorian, have you finished training? Zorian, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? So it is a school. You don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily. But... oh yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Zorian. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Zorian. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. I wish everyone wouldn't drown up with such gushing praise all the time. My son and doctor will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Zorian and Javi are wonderful kids. Oh right. I forgot this is a kind of game that puts all names on... all caps. You know what, we just started. And this is going to bother me the rest of the playthrough. Shame that we have to look at the intro again, but it is what it is. It will just bother me, and it's just still an easy now fix. Can we skip the intro? It appears we cannot skip the intro. I hope that I don't end up making an habit out of replaying game intros for some reason. It's not the first time it happens on the stream. Maybe I should have used a regular emulator with a speed up key. Well, I don't intend to use emulator either, so well, fine. It's just be a little opinion. It's not a long intro. It's not the usual 15 minutes RPG intro at least. Which is a lot in this towards the genre. Not gonna lie, seeing the catalog for the NSO, I have considered making playthroughs of Breath of Fire and Phantasy Star. But those are... I expect JRPGs are typically very damn long and very grindy. I don't expect the Pokemon game to be that grindy, so I can stream it safely, but there will be so much downtime for talking in the classic JRPG. Much as I miss playing one of those, they really don't make them like they used to anymore, and I'm not saying that new games are bad, just that specific flavor of retro JRPG. Expedition 33 was probably the closest thing to it that we have had in a while, and it still was not quite the same. Okay. Zorin, you have an incredible aptitude for battling. If you keep absorbing knowledge and experience, you'll become an outstanding trainer. There's no doubt about that. Have the stats of my EV change? Naive Nature, yes, it has been rerolled. I am not sure if Timid or Naive is better. Like, I don't remember what the Pokemon Natures are, not gonna lie. That's well beyond the scope of the level of fan I am. What's this? It's lined with books on Pokemon. There's book that all the basics of Pokemon battles and applied techniques. Yeah, this is definitely cool. Let's see, is there anything I will need a refresher here? Or to know how it works exactly in this game? Select Call in the battle menu to call out the chosen Pokemon. The Call Pokemon's attack accuracy rises. The Call will also awaken a sleeping Pokemon. The Call command appears to have other special effects. That's not telling me much, but now I know that it raises accuracy on top of being usable to wake a sleeping Pokemon up. This is what I knew. So that's still useful. What's this now? Okay, the Alteric. And I'm pretty sure I know what this is going to say, but become easier to catch when their HP is low, even easier if they have a status problem. The type of value styles of exit. Yeah, basics indeed. Oh, hello Zorian, welcome. I'm writing up a summary on the basics of Pokemon battles. Like I said, it's mostly basic information, but if you'd care to look, I've written my summary in the whiteboard. After all, the basics are important for a reason. Yeah, this well might be someone's first Pokemon game after all. But it's a good thing that they don't force me to listen to the tutorial. They know that most people do not play any Pokemon game as their first. What do we have here? Sleeping on the shop, are we? Huh? Here at the Pokemon HQ, here called the Slab, we now take a great variety of research on Pokemon from their ecosystems to battling. Oh, it's you, Zoran. You scared me out of my wits. Thought I was your boss, eh? But I see, not a school, a laboratory. You know, I'm so dedicated to my job, even when I am asleep I constantly think about work. Bet. Oh, I can go pretty far away, I see. Hello Zerwin, I haven't seen you for a while, are you doing well? What I happen to be working on is a special machine for catching Pokemon. It's finally almost completed, my machine. I need to focus and work to get it done. Storage case of some sort. Difficult formulas are written. Difficult looking books. I should have done vocal exercises today before streaming. That would have been wise, if only I were wise. We are in the midst of developing a system to purify shadow Pokemon. Purify is the term we use to describe the process in which a shadow Pokemon's closed heart is made to open again back to its natural state. You see, 5 years ago, criminals used artificial means to close the hearts of Pokemon, turning them into fighting machines. 5 years ago. Yes, certainly. Just 5 years. Not 23. Just 5. Sorry. Let me move the mic for a second and clear my throat a bit. We are developing the system to save such afflicted Pokemon. We call this system the Purify Chamber. It's not necessary in today's peaceful times, but one never knows what may happen. So how about you getting the subjects to run test runs on then? Well, the switch is okay. Next to Justice here. Man, there is so much to do. I'm not far from the panic attack. I might have to take a break. Oh, that's right, Zerion. If you're going to take a break, don't forget to save. There's a book titled The Theory of Snagging and Purification. So snagging is still a thing, I see. Hi Zerion, the Purify Chamber is almost ready. But I don't get it. There's no need to purify Pokemon now. I wonder why Professor Green and Lily are in such a hurry to get the Purify Chamber finished. What do they know? Oh yes, feel free to use the PC and the healing machine. No storage. Oh, there's an inventory limit. Unfortunate. Item storage is, of course. I like the visuals for storing things on the computer. Let's place. We don't need it, but let's see how it works. Okay, and what can we explore exactly? Hey Zerion, weren't you with Joey? I saw Joey with her Mimi earlier, so I figured you were with her too. I kinda feel like if I keep going, I'm going to run into a flag, a sorry flag, instead of a barrier to tell me to go back, so just in case, go back. Just a premonition I'm having. There's nothing to worry about. Both Zerion and Javi are wonderful kids. By the way, I don't think I've seen Javi since lunchtime. Zerion, I hate to bother you, but could you go find Javi for me? Zerion, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can afford to take any time off right this instant. So please, honey, will you go find Javi for me? Okay, see, so our mother is a researcher, and that's why we can't hang out in the lab. Understandable, actually. Tempting, but now let's play this right. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too. I'm sorry, Zerion. After 5 long years, this project is finally in the verge of coming together. And for that to happen, we can do without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left the P-Star-DA in your room, Zerion. Go check it out. P-Star-DA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant, so PDA. It's a very useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I am sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. Zerion, I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. Sorry, my chair creaks a little bit. I've been meaning to get it replaced, but the store is giving me trouble, so I don't know exactly when I will be able to, but soon. Scholastic paper titled Pokemon Matchups in the Purify Chamber. How are those related? Slime with looks on Pokemon. Difficult looking books. Notebook titled Journey to the Purification. We dedicate a friendship to the realization of the Purify Chamber is written on it. Who dedicates a friendship? Javi's been so rambunctious lately. She's such a spirited girl. She thinks that she can do everything that you can, Zerion. Even though, of course, she's still a baby. Going by my character's height, I'm going to assume that he's 10. If the little sister is just a baby by comparison, then how old is she, like 5? I don't think she's wandered off too far, but please find her, Zerion. where is my room? Okay, around this Pokemon, we place this regular Pokemon like so. Hi Zeruian, it's my job to assemble the basic dataset for the purified chamber. Even if the chamber is built, it will be useless without this data. Are these the living quarters? Looks like it. No, this is a rest area, actually. Never mind, this is a room. Zeruian, have you seen Javi? We were playing hide and seek. But Javi's been gone for a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Zeruian, so that's not the one. Play hide and seek. We bring you ONBS news. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gation Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke, so I guess they haven't rescued the sailors. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. I think I know where the new dark Pokemon are going to come from. Rumor has it that there was a new Pokemon that even Professor Crane has never seen on the missing ship. It's very worrying. I hope the Pokemon on board are safe from harm. A huge cargo ship that just doesn't vanish into thin air. They just have to be more careful searching. The ship probably had engine trouble. It must be adrift in the sea somewhere. I haven't been to the Krabby Club for a while. It'd be nice to catch Russell and Dazzle show again. Some from the TV set appears to be disturbing the Pokemon. Poor Psyduck, head hurt. Is it the same thing again? Yeah, it is. Right, this goes to the rooms, presumably. Yes, it does. Okay, so I assume that study progresses once I entered my room and that I probably was fine to go outside, but I'm not going to make the wall trip now. Or yes, maybe. Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study them, the more I am inspired by the very fantasticalness of it all. For example, you know all Pokemon have types and abilities, right? If you keep these facts in mind and apply them to battling, you can always gain an advantage over your opponents. Yep, that's why I have never tried competitive Pokemon. Brain too small for it. I can barely handle a gacha game. And barely handle in this case means I need to look up things on the internet. I only know how to Unga Bunga my teams. Which to be fair, most of the time just works. Most of the time. Okay, antidote always useful to have. Oh, they just let me leave straight up. Except not really because I cannot explore the map. Yeah, makes sense why they didn't need barriers then. Not gonna lie, I prefer this approach to an actual force to turn back. Okay. Let's go to our room. This goes to Old, to be my little sister. So that room is probably safe. My Pokemon and I were always together, even when we are sleeping. If you want to become friends with Pokemon, companionship is very important. That's a lot of Travis. Empty case with some books. That's a battle city using battle sims. Oh, I guess someone's taken it. I'll lend it to you when they return it. I wonder what good is that for? A scholastic paper title, Kisses to Days of Pokemon and Kinship. I remember they tried in Generation 7, that is Sun and Moon, they tried to add affinity mechanics to make the Pokemon perform well for you if they love you. And it was so overpowered that they stopped it and then never did it again. I don't think it was a bad idea, to be honest. It was just a very, very big unfair advantage in a game that really didn't need more advantages. Like, if enemy trainers also could do it, that would have been more fair, but also very annoying because it was strong. Have I seen Javi anywhere? Come to think, I haven't seen her since lunch. Okay, I don't see her in either room. That's my room, and that shiny is the PDA. I'm guessing that's Javi's room. No, there's 2 beds, so it must be a couple. It's Zillion's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place, but there's only 1 bed in here. Hey, there's something on the desk. Yes, I'm not blind. Okay, no need for resting right now. We are on a mission. 3 potions, very nice. I need to stop being stingy about using potions instead of walking back to the healing machine every time. I remember doing that in Colosseum and it wasted so much time. PDA obtained. If you are reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. There are its many features. By the way, Alan was playing hide and seek with Javi. Why not have a chat with him? Yeah, I did, and he said that she was likely in this room. Okay. I will say that being able to have a handy size comparison will be helpful when editing my thumbnail, but but if I have to do canon sizes, I will run out of space really fast, so I'll probably just draw their faces or something. Okay, that's gonna be given how little I remember of matchups, that's gonna be actually very helpful. Immune to Ghost and weak to Fight. I wonder when exactly did Ghost and Normal become mutually immune. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I last played the Pokemon game. I believe that there's a new one coming out this year. I think. I know that they had an announcement trailer, but I don't know if it's actually set for this year. I didn't pay much attention to it. But it's still a ways off in any case. Maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kevinka's manor. Gotcha. Big weird house southwest of here. Javi's eating a game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon, my back is starting to hurt. Well, sounds like she's gone quite far for this game. I think you have been abandoned, old man. I feel for you. Anyhow, let's go. This peculiar manner that is home to the eccentric scientist Dr. Kringle. Okay, this moped has much less aura than the bike that you had in Colosseum. That is such a downgrade. Groudon statue, but no Kyogre statue. And in a fountain? That's us. and concerning. Okay, seriously though, why will you put a Groudon statue on a fountain? Is it because he's standing on a platform in the middle of the sea? Yeah, fair, at least he's not spotting water. Anything to find here? Also got to say that it's not what I expected to find. This looks like a cartoon horror level in a cartoony video game. Wait, who goes there? Are you Dr. Kamiko? You must be burglar. Chavin will put you straight, then you move. Oh no, he's senile. Chavin is the name, and Chavin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. Chavin is the only assistant, so Chavin has to be #1 assistant. So you're not a doctor, I see. Kamiko and Chavin will like to battle. Okay, we can dispute this. Let's go, Evie. Oh yeah, we're going to be mapping here. I still think this one is not all normal battles. Which is good. Double battles are fun, but every fight being a double battle, it got a little bit tiring. So I do hope that they are not rare either. Shall we lost? And we took his lunch money. That will have been, assuming that Zenis are basically yen, that would have been back in the about $1.50 back in that time. More than $1, since that was before the yen depreciated. And $1 was actually lunch money back then. At least a very light lunch, but still. I better not think about the economy too much, it's depressing. You've made Chavin angry now. Even though Chavin lost, you are still not going past Chavin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. That's quite a wild assumption, but okay. Chavin wishes you spoke up right away. I mean, why are you going to listen? Yes, Zeruian. Chavin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion. Oh, she's cute. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Dang it, it's a sister. Oh, Javi gets it. Big brother, you got lost, didn't you? Nice being with big brother. Hehe, Javi thought so. Big brother, you look dependable, but then you make silly mistakes. This big house is Dr. Kamiko's. Dr. Kamiko's job is to make incredible inventions. There is a whole bunch of new machines like they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come into it, brother. Zeruian, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chavin finds it hard keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, Zeruian, you will have a look at Dr. Kamiko's inventions? You will, yes? Okay, this way please. Follow Chavin. Chavin, I think you should start getting worried that maybe my little sister will take your #1 assistant spot. Also curious, I see that you can use the C stick to move. That's funny. I wish it was for opening menus instead. I mean, you can use it for menus as well. Not very useful, but funny. Okay, Charin will show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kamiko. Dr. Kamiko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Charin is full of admiration. Oh, why does Charin know that they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining. In the worldwide world, no one like Dr. Kamiko will invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the world without question. I see you have very consistent logic. Although Dr. Kamiko, who is very great, is inventing in that room over there. Hi Doctor, what kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jerry wants to know. The girl is at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Jerry hopes she's not causing disturbance. Anyway, let's Jerry acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll. Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Shamin choices this, tada! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is stood up with lumpy knobs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing this, and Shamin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Why would I want that? Shamin thinks it is superlative. Incredible, is it not? There is much more than that too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Sharon gives you permission to use this anytime you like. Is the permission yours to give? Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Sharon choices this, tada! The power draining light bulb. At first glance, it's not in any sort of plain light bulb, but it positively helps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly. And it won't be easy to find out why. Sharon thinks it is dazzling. That looks like something you will use as a prank gift. A prank for your enemies, not your friends. Can I order one? There is love. Granted, I bet in reality this will cause the fuses to jump. So not so useful. But still a decent prank actually. You come from the Pokemon HQ lab? My name is Makan. I run the bar shopping Gation port. How is the lab's director? Professor Crane, yes? Ah yes. If you be so kind, please tell Professor that the machine parking unit is ready, and that he shall come get it anytime. You there, you child, that area is off limits. Okay. There's a book titled, What Makes an Inventing a Finger Joy? Definitely not the unhealthy shoes. It's lined with difficult looking books. Hello, Joey. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? But you just got here. Oh, Joey gets it. Joey has to show you how to go home, right? Okay, that's what Joey will do. Joey will take you home. Oh, she's adorable. Mimi, let's go home with big brother. Yeah, I bet that there will be doubles. Okay, let's move out. Jerry will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. Incidentally, child, how long have you been here? That's how Dr. Kamiko is all the time. Jerry said that the genius has different sensibilities from ordinary people. Those sensibilities mean you are kind of accented and in the fog? Some people say Professor Crane is a genius. A child's words sure can be hurtful without any intent. But still adorable. Dear Zeruyan, you appear to have trouble finding your search for Joey. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. Why will you need the help of a 10-year-old? What is it? What is it? Email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly? Javi's worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Javi will go home too. Let's go right now. You know what? I thought it was for the platform to reignite the famous scene, but given what the owner of this house is like, no, I think that putting the Groudon in the water is an intentional choice. Okay, and back we go. Okay, yeah, I think that the little sister is coming with us on an adventure. Oh, hi, Mommy. We are back. Oh, Javi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you understand. My brother was lost, so Javi brought him here. If Javi went in there, Javi bets he'd be crying by now saying he can go home. Right, big brother? Oh, my. Javi, you are such a brave and resourceful girl. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Alan must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, I was in the middle of hide and seek. She forgot. Okay, big brother, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Zurian, thanks for finding Javi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, Zurian. Go see him right away, please. Okay. Did you get the return? No. I guess I will physically see it. Stop! On closer inspection, Javi's attempts at makeup became apparent. He fell asleep and got his face drawn on. Oh, poor guy. Bet he doesn't mind though. Javi is adorable like that. Okay, where are we? Wasn't there a door on the right side? Yes, there was. Oh, Celine, welcome back. Were you gone far away? Huh, the director? He went downstairs just a little while ago. Professor Crane did. You didn't bump into him? No, so thanks for letting me know. Just missing a global PP, no need for healing. Hey there, Cerulean. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you this time machine. Has Aiden said anything to you about this time machine? Not really. This time machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Cerulean will help us? Sure, but why are you talking about it as if it was a new thing and not something that 5 years ago already existed? Made by an evil corp at that. Okay, step inside, please. I should tell you, the snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle. Yeah, isn't that considered kind of evil, even if it's for dark Pokemon? But we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. Cerulean, you've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? The Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. I have to repeat it. We developed this night machine to take back such modified shadow Pokemon. I guess what the protagonist did is not publicly acknowledged. Why this machine is needed now, I can explain later. But for now, I'd like you to test an Rawr machine. After all, you are the best trainer at this lab. The snap machine is inside this case. Try equipping it right away, please. I feel all nervous and excited. I will be though. That is a very cyborg look. I like it. Still significantly less out than the original protagonist, but you know, we make do. Wow, it fits you perfectly. It looks cool to Zerian. Why did you make it child size, come to think of it? I'll also add a new feature to your PDA. It's called the Shadow Monitor. It lets you check data on the shadow Pokemon you've encountered. Let's see. Or not. Thank you, Aiden. That's it, Zerian. That's spot on. From here on, it will be a lot easier to just show you how it works in practice, rather than trying to describe it. Let's go upstairs to the battle system room. Oops, how silly of me. I almost forgot to give you this. In order to use the snap machine, you need at least one Pokeball, so I'll give you this. Pokeballs are used in the Rawr region, so we import them from another region. So yeah, no wild Pokemon. Okay, now we are set. Let's carry over to the director. Hi! Ah! What's going on? Who are you people? It's terrible, Zerian. Some strange pain came back in and took off with the director. Oh no. Anyway. What deal I need to be happy going on here? Will you let go of me? Where do you think you're taking me? I'm taking you to your new lab, Professor. What? My new lab? I can help but note that this cybernetic armor should be the coolest thing. But somehow they managed to make it look lame. Move it, we don't have any time. If you don't want to get hurt, hustle yourself into the car. You people, what are you? Feelings, clearly. Are you okay, dude? You... Huh? What is it, punk? You're going to play hero and try to stop us? I don't show mercy to anyone, not even kids. Spinaps would like to battle. Get here, Soulsy. And he's alive. Zerian, Gamma Reader is responding. That's a shadow Pokemon. Hurry, Zerian, hurry, throw a Pokeball at it. 11 plus. White plus. Zerian, that's a need. Hurry and throw a Pokeball. Okay, I am not allowed to awaken it. Alright then, let's see that. Let's see the capture animation. Moving on. And the first part of the night, not the kind of severe resistance I want. Defeated the Spinaps. What was that? My shadow Pokemon! Was it a snack? Should I know about it? He goes to join my party. And now I have 2 normal Pokemon. I probably will not keep using the Deers after purifying him because I basically never use normal Pokemon on my team. I know that they are usually very strong, but I am not a big fan of normal types. Kid, what is that machine on your arm? Could it be a stand machine? What the heck is that doing here? That's big news. Come on, move. I need to report this to headquarters, and now. And why are you letting him go? He's just a kid to overpower him. Oh well, they wouldn't be Pokemon villains if they were competent. I probably should stop pointing them out because considering that I took their lunch money, yeah, there's a lot of things that don't make much sense when you think about it. Wow, they took the professor away! Don't cry, Abby. I'm sure Professor Crane will be okay. We've contacted the police and the proper authorities about Professor Crane. They should let us know if they discover anything. I still can't believe that this is happening. Professor Crane predicted that someone will again try making shadow Pokemon. His prediction was on the mark. Not gonna lie, seeing that intro, I was kind of expecting that Dark Logia was some sort of natural disaster that created natural shadow Pokemon, and that there will be wild encounters this time. But I guess I was wrong. Shadow Logia is probably similar to Mewtwo in the anime, a Pokemon captured and experimented on by the evil team. So that the Deers Knight probably isn't the only shadow Pokemon that was made. And when the Purified Chamber is completed, we will be able to save many shadow Pokemon at the same time, but Professor Crane is crucial to this project. Without him, there's nothing we can do. Let's complete it. We'll finish the Purified Chamber ourselves. Lily, the detector's not here. It's hopeless. There isn't any possible way to get it done. That's not how science works. You're on the verge of finishing. This isn't the time to feel sorry for yourself. The Purified Chamber project got this far not just because Professor King was here. We're here because we all work as a team. That is how science works. Having come this far, it will be right to stand out. I'll try the scientist is on the line. Let's finish the project as one. Things will get very busy around here. I'll go upstairs and check how the data processing is progressing. Okay. It's been an hour. I'm going to take a couple minutes of break. Not 5 minutes, just be back right away. So see you in a minute. And we are back. What were we doing? Jerry hopes the professor is okay. Jerry hopes he isn't hurt. Will he wait until Jerry gets bigger and goes to rescue him? Now let's go rescue him together. It's okay to put you in danger because I will keep you safe. Probably through the power of plot armor. Is the case to contain this time machine? That does not look like a case to me, but okay. We were so close to finishing the purified chamber when the director was taken away. No, this is not time for mobbing. I have to focus and work on getting the project finished. Yes, you do. I'm still steaming over this. I won't have lost already in a Pokemon battle, but this guy jumped on me without warning and punched my lights out. Imagine if they did this to me. That would have been smart of them. Oh, by the way, did you see them running off towards the southeast? The hideout could be somewhere in the southeast. Oh, whoa, that's quite an experience I don't want to repeat. It must have been wrong for you too, Zurian. I wonder if the director's okay. He's a thinker, not a fighter. Speaking of... Hidanator has a bad heal for some reason. Even though that's not an item they can use. If no battles are common, then I will keep it like this. If not, I will put him in front to go get started in the purification. Granted, if this is going to be anything like the Colosseum, I can just not work on the Pokemon that I don't particularly care to use and simply work on them much faster with the XP tree later. But, yeah. Okay, did they come here? Let's find out. No, I need to go talk to someone at the hub, clearly. The guild isn't here today? Good, Chavin can work if Chavin is without these spectacles. The doctor's items can be seen on the monitor, so take a look. I don't think I will actually. Just in case. Okay, back to the lab. I like the cybernetic hand. Both protagonists and devices still have less Auda than the ones in Colosseum, but it's neat on its own way. It has its charm. Device though, why is it a moped? I know that it's not like as a kid it makes sense for him to have a bike, idiot. So why did they have to downgrade it so much? I am looking for someone that looks important. Until the director returns, his lab will likely be overseen by Lily. Lily has exceptionally high sense of responsibility. I worry that she may drive herself to heart. You are the only best that Lily can lean on now. You'd be sure to support her. Sorry, I'm just a kid. Let's look for someone that looks important. Awake now? Oh, I never imagined something huge like this will happen while I snooze. If this is a dream, let me awaken now. Afraid not. Maybe they got something on the news. There have been multiple reports of Pokemon attacks on people from 5 disparate regions. The authorities have launched an investigation to determine if there is any connection to the Shadow Pokemon incident 5 years ago. The investigation also appears to prove the link, if any, to the disappearances of the SS Libra, which vanished with numerous Pokemon on board. Do you suppose maybe that same band's thinking that the director also has something to do with a missing ship? Who can pull off capons like that? Could there be anyone besides Cypher? Cypher is the all-villain team, I believe. Ah, there we go. This basic data should be fine now. Go with it. So yeah, you came at the right time. May I get you to run an errand for me in Gatian Port? Is it Gatian or Gaton Port? We've ordered a special machine part for the purified chamber from the bar shop. Oh yeah, the errand, I forgot. Gatian Port is due southward here. It's not far, but be careful. Jerry knows the bar shop. He's next door to Emily's house. Mommy, can Jerry go? Jerry wants to help everyone. Joby, I appreciate your offer. I know you want to help, but it's an important component. Let her come. Okay. Joby, you are a member of the lab's staff too. What? She's a little kid? Why won't you come here as a staff? You may go if you take Sylvian with you. Yeah, would you mind going with Joby? Okay, Mommy, Big Brother is Joby's assistant. You have to listen to Joby, Big Brother. Hi. She certainly is party leader now, let's all pretend that. Off we go to Gaton Port. Jerry and Joby, both of you be careful please, and counting on you too. Can I talk to her? I cannot. Sorry about that. I guess I must be more tired than I thought. Hey, Zorui and Joby, where are you off to? Joby's on an important trip to Gaton Port. Big Brother is Joby's assistant. Zorui is your assistant? You must be confident we should settle the system, Joby. Anyways, Zorui, could we ask you to hold on to that time machine and use it? There may be other shadow Pokemon out there. If you spot one, rescue it from the criminals. I'll make approaches to the authorities and other people to have Pokeballs available for sale shops. There's more. I wanted to give this to you, Zorui. The documents and Shadow Pokemon that Professor Kane and I compiled. Please read them. Let's see. Next is the Shadow Pokemon are victims of criminals who use them for misdeeds. They must be taken from their bad masters and protected. The most effective means of taking such Pokemon from criminals is a snack system developed by Cypher 5 years ago. It is an unforgivable act among trainers to steal another trainer's Pokemon, but there is no other way to save Shadow Pokemon. This snack system was originally designed to steal any Pokemon from trainers. We must immediately develop a system that snacks only Shadow Pokemon, and nothing else. Hopefully. The Rawr Reader. It is impossible for ordinary people to distinguish Shadow Pokemon from regular Pokemon based on appearance. Which is why it's gonna be very awkward if I have to steal one from a trainer that does not know it's a Shadow Pokemon. In developing a new snack system, our biggest challenge was devising some means of recognizing Shadow Pokemon immediately. We solved this challenge with a headset device that senses Shadow Pokemon. We named this headset the Rawr Reader. Now, stop me if I'm about to say something stupid, but wouldn't it have been an easy workaround to connect these two devices together and make each of the snack machine only activates when there is a shadow Pokemon raiding. So even if it technically can be used to snag regular Pokemon, it will not be activated unless it's a shadow Pokemon. I mean, I guess it doesn't solve the fundamental problem of what is someone steals it and tinkers with it, but still. I guess we don't get Dex descriptions. Which is frustrating. And given that I will have to read it out loud, which I am not great at, for the better. A lively shipper with active trade, loitering sailors are common sight. Joey must be protected from all harm. Wally, brother, look, it's a sea, it's big. Listen, the bar shop is over there. Hurry, big brother. This way. Knew it. Ouchies! Joey fell down. Hey now, where do you think you are going? Oh, sorry, very sorry, it wasn't on purpose. And look at what you've done. You've messed up the happening look of Zook, the coolest, baddest, and most happening guy around. I don't know about coolest if you're getting beef with a kid. Sorry doesn't begin to cut it. Huh? You there? Yeah, you punk. You are with this Munchkin, aren't you? And it looks like to me like you are a trainer. You look like you're living a million more times more fun than some Munchkin. Awesome, you fought with my shadow Pokemon. That's quite enough of that. Pokemon aren't meant to be used in such a manner. Choose your place and time. Shut it. Hey, mailing senior citizen. Think you're preaching to someone who cares. Or do you want me to pound you too? Mr. Berich, perhaps I should... Huh? Hey, who do you think you are? So now you're going to play the man and stun me? This gets better by the minute. Let's see you try. Yeah, so he goes. Like I said, he's great, that is strong. Your power? Where does it come from? You've done it now. Don't think you're getting away with messing with the great Zook. Remember this. Should I give chase? No, that won't be necessary. He won't come back. Let him be. Yes, sir. Let us begin our way. Well, that's what happened. Thank you. Oh, that hardly deserves such gratitude, my little lady. We did only what had to be done, nothing more. Going with what I remember of the first game, I'm going to have to ask. Are you a buddy? Are you secretly an evil team leader? As long gentleman is Mr. Verich. He's supposed to be really wealthy. The people with him were really strong too. Wow, were they ever cool. Sure, there are many kids around this past, but picking on kids like you is going too hard. But the guy that ran off, I don't remember seeing him around. You have a good looking character design. I appreciate that. That's the entrance. I decided to give up my life in the sea for the life of dry land so I can raise his oddish. One day I'll make it evolve into Wild Bloom. Or a Velosom would be great too. Whichever one I choose, I'll need a special item for the evolution to happen. A stone indeed. Oh, what should I do? My son says he's going to keep being a sailor, and he's adamant about it. Ever since he got an oddish a while back, he's consumed his life. From morning to night, it's oddish this, oddish that. Yeah, pets to be like. Studied on well in Pokemon. Very specific. Jobby? Is that you, Jobby? Oh, Emily Hinagri. Jobby! So it was you, Jobby, being harassed by the biggest man. Were you okay? Yep, some people helped us. Big Brother was there too, so nothing bad happened. Jobby came here on an important visit. Big Brother is Jobby's assistant today. Oh, you must be Jobby's brother, Zorian. I'm glad we finally met. I'm Emily. Hi, Jobby's big brother. Jobby has been a very nice friend to my daughter Emily. The elderly gentleman's name is Mr. Verich. He comes here by boat with his two assistants occasionally. There's something mysterious about him, don't you think? He's supposed to be fabulously wealthy. Rumors like that give me shivers. I'm hoping to become a novelist. Whenever I come across anything mysterious, I try to imagine a story around it. Anyways, be careful in this town. There are lots of rock customers about. Emily, we shall be going. Okay, bye-bye, Jobby. Yep, see you, Emily. That luxury grayson wood behind the bar shop belongs to Mr. Verich. Okay, so that tells me where the bar shop is. Because Jobby isn't leading me to it. Jobby, when can we play again? Big Brother can run errands by himself with a Jobby, so Jobby might not be able to play for a while. I hope Jobby's Big Brother will be able to run errands by himself soon. I hope so too. No, not really, I enjoy your company. I'm thinking of writing a novel with a character modeled after the match talked about Mr. Verich, who is a mysterious gentleman that suddenly arrived in Gate on Port. At times, a generous tycoon, but his true identity, a swashbuckling thief. How's that for a story premise? Doesn't it get your hair racing? And that, kids, is called foreshadowing. Yeah, okay, that's the bar shop. And as you place the harbor, they make the bridge rotate to open the way. The bridge is operated using a button in the middle. The rotating bridges appear to be out of commission though, you won't be able to get across to the other side right now. The sea is wide and it's fathoms deep, so full of Pokemon they'll make you weep. What's up, kid? Were you captivated by my singing? Oh, you know I placed second at the Gravis Club's music contest. I bet you did indeed. You know how to bring a smile to my face. It's so easy to be nice to people. And making people happy makes them happy too. I should remember that more often when I am on Twitter. That battle was awesome. Besides a wicked Pokemon, it was wild. Oh, I forgot what I am supposed to get on my errand. Yeah, relatable, kid. Relatable. I feel super privileged. I got to see Mr. Merrick again today. That cute face, he's adorable build. I feel pain, he dazzled me so. Grandmaster still got it. What happened to the floor here? So you know already, don't you? I do not. Is that right? Then I better tell you. You should know though. This building is the Pokemon Center. This is where you can get your Pokemon restored to full health. I thought you were going to explain what happened to the ground. The building next to that is the Pokemon Mart. They sell all sorts of useful items. Learning to use these two facilities properly makes you a qualified trainer. It's basic. It is indeed. Seriously though, what happened here? Because this looks broken straight up. That nose uniform looks like a tracksuit, I am sorry. We are lucky to have Pokemon Centers in, I mean, it's free. It doesn't matter how many Pokemon you have, Pokemon Center restores them all for free. Isn't that great? It's certainly very convenient. Universal Healthcare is great. Still receive one Pokemon, guess the partner book to the other one. If Pokemon need to rest, nothing can better the Pokemon Center. Why, even seniors are busy here to rest on occasion. There's PC for anyone to use it at every Pokemon Center. You're free to use it too. And what's on the second floor? I became a trainer at this age, so I've been coming here daily to learn more about what training involves. But wow, I see that you're already raising Pokemon your age. I consider that impressive. Alright, I'll do my best to keep up with you. I remember that in the anime, the second floor of the Pokemon Center is basically an inn for that offers free service to travelers, to trainers on Pokemon Journey specifically, and I find that a very charming detail to what the games do not have. I've been up on Dryline for so long now, I'm losing the feel for life on the sea. I've assembled all my supplies and my Pokemon are restored for health, but who knows when the next ship will sail? I mean, you should know, being a sailor is your job. It's not a hobby. Okay, what can we buy? Potion. Wayfaring men know how to stack up on potions when in port. Unlike Dryland, there is not a Pokemon Center to be seen on the open sea, so you never want to be caught short on potions. I know, here let me give you a potion, it's convenient, I tell you. Well, thank you very much, I will not say no. Even on Dryland, in certain situations, the potion will be more trusting than the Pokemon Center. Hey, I am buying a lot here. How about throwing in a little bonus? How about it? Come on. Oh, welcome. Welcome to my Pokemon Mart and, what was I supposed to say? Ah, it doesn't matter. I finally become the owner of a Pokemon Mart. Oh no, what am I saying? I'm so sorry. Hello, welcome to a Pokemon Mart. How may I serve you? No Pokeballs yet? Shame, I was going to show this guy how to get a discount. Was Manslax Gen 3? I thought he was Gen 5 for some reason. I've decided to retire from selling herbal medicine. It's become too hard for me to find the ingredients, you see. It's not an easy task when working one's way through tall grass, searching among rocks and so on. It's too physically taxing for me. Emote. For the poisoning, use an antidote. Paralyze heal, cures paralysis, and awakening wakes up a sleeping Pokemon. Oh yes, if a Pokemon falls asleep in battle, you can rouse it by calling it. Classic Pokemon game first time, people just tell you the basics. Good thing that stops happening soon now. There hasn't been much for Sailors lately. They have taken to whiling their time away at the Krabby Club. There are bodily lungs though. They are not the sort of the cultural type like me can associate with. I wish those slugs will go back after the sea already. Sorry, you do not look exactly cultured. But damn it, I really need to do warm up for my voice. Now look here, boy, the Krabby Club is open only to dog trainers. I suppose I could let you in if you can beat me in a battle. Let's go for it. Oh, that's a Vapor. And I see that all battles are the default. Oh, yes, Dark Out is going down, but fairly quick. Is that just from walking around with him in the party, perhaps? Oh, that's convenient. Gives me an actual reason to go all over the place. What do this move so? It's been a while, sorry. Tackle while casting Shadowy Aura. Shadowy Aura sharpness and evasiveness. This week a long time injured, they also paralyze. Okay. Counting tackle means I took the last 100% chance to hit without evasiveness stuff involved. Hello. Let's try this again. And defeated. I lose. You really are quite wonderful. I don't think I even got hurt from that, just use a PPN. No need to heal. You are quite a strong game as a meat. I sense fantastic potential in you as a trainer of Pokemon. The more you battle, the stronger your Pokemon shall grow. It is up to you to put in the effort. Also, there is no rule for banning anyone but the trainers from entering the Krabby Club. We have so much idle time on our hands, I decided to play a little time on you. Well, I guess it was a good time killer. When the shipping traffic's down this much, there's not much we Sailor can do except sit around and mope. Ain't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. When everyone's scared weirdness of going out to sea, there's some guy reading part in some super luxury cruiser. That's a surprise, matey. I'd say so, matey. It did take someone really rich, and I don't mean just rich, but like stinking rich, to have a cruiser that gorgeous. Do you agree, matey? I'd say so, matey. When someone's talking, you should be paying attention. Isn't that right, matey? I'd say so, matey. I guess that's the standard response this guy gives. Too often. Eat up. They need some more. Eat to the last drop of strength. Who knows who the guy is, but let's hear it from Mr. Barrick. Hip hip hooray! Those were two connected sentences. Usually, if no ships come to the harbor, my business dries up. But thanks to Mr. Barrick, business is booming. Every day, the man treats everyone to free meals and drinks. Then Mr. Barrick is like a bottomless sack of money. Suspicious. I slightly missed my ship. It turns out the ship I was supposed to be on is the cargo ship that went missing. Lucky you. It made me sit up and notice how fate can turn on the little stink. Yeah, Mr. Barrick's putting it up again today. Yeah, I'm going to polish myself. You people really shouldn't get used to this so easily. Yeah, let's hear it. Razzle, dazzle! These girls are the top bill duo of the Cabin Club. They call themselves the Magicians. Musicians. They can sing, they can dance, and they do decent magic art too. Yeah, a triple threat, and we idolize them. Yes, that is what idols do. Oh, you are the greatest musicians. Whoa, hold up. You are too young to appreciate these hits up close, my lad. Nah, idols are fun even as a kid. A while ago, I saw this obviously wealthy old Jane and his sidekicks going upstairs to the website again. It seems the old guy's the talk of the town these days. Cannot interrupt their show apparently. Understandable. At least not from the front. Oh, the kiss from earlier. Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Joey thanks you for saving Joey earlier. Oh, is it all? That was merely putting a fool in his place. Don't worry about it. The elderly gentleman with him in the back, that will be Mr. Barrick, and he must be quite the bit probably. He's been letting everyone in town feast on his money just because he'll be staying here for a while. Suspiciously generous. Mr. Barrick tends to his main important businesses undertakings from Gate on board. We do a lot of traveling from here. When we get some dry time off, we like to relax in the wind leisurely. I'll ask that you keep it quiet and refrain from disturbing us. I cannot talk to him. What's on this side? I'm making my debut today. I'm so nervous. I don't realize that I'm going on the stage after the musicians. They are the top up here after all. The Grammy couplers are called top. They are stage veterans, they shows. Yeah, I would have been disappointed if the Gravity Club did not have Gravies. My Gravity couple, Gravity and Gravity, are energized for a great show. Isn't that right, eh? Gravity? Gravity? Gravity. Gravity. If you wish to see your act, then let it be on the stage. Is it free? We are the veteran of the Gravity Club. We've been here the longest. Our Pokemon Lonesome remains the world's best of all time. We certainly won't be upstaged by upsells like the musicians on the stage now. Careful, the enemy showing. Tra-la-la, my dancing is entrancing. We're working now. If you had an autograph, make it later. Tra-la-la. Just wondering if you are twins, to be honest. Anyhow, we've talked to everyone, which is just JRPG etiquette, and got a body and outfit for travels, so worth it. Now let's go progress the story, and hopefully get in some fights. Hi, did you want something here? The shopkeeper is out right now. He said something about having to go out to Dr. Camin, what was it now? Well, to the doctor's manual is where he went. He said his grandson Per will be back from repairing the rotating bridges, so I'm supposed to mind the shop until then. But I don't know where anything is or how to ring up a cell or anything. I have no clue what to do. Okay, what that's a mood. Once while working at the food place, but specifically working in the kitchen, the owner had to step out and he asked me to just stay on the register for the 10 minutes he was out. And I was like, but I don't know how any of this works. You'll be fine. Spoiler alert, I was not fine. I was a deer in headlights. It was very lucky that they came back just before the one customer that came in during that time was about to be fed up with me. And honestly, what the heck were they expecting? I had never worked the front. I didn't know what anything was. I didn't know how to operate the register to get change. I didn't know how to send orders to kitchen staff. What were they expecting? Anyway, I suppose it doesn't matter though. It's really quiet here. I'm getting awfully bored, really. Oh, believe me, it matters. If you'd like, how about you help me while some time away? I've got a tale to tell that you might find interesting. Sure. When I was younger, I sailed all the world seas as a navigator. Our world is huge, and this huge world is filled with an incredible profusion of Pokemon. Of all the Pokemon in our world, the one that I found to be the most interesting is Eevee. Now, Eevee is a unique Pokemon. It can evolve into 5 different kinds of Pokemon you see. 5. Okay, so no Leafeon, no Glaceon, no Sylveon. While I sailed, I studied Eevee quite exhaustively. As a result, I obtained 5 items that are keys to Eevee's evolution. Oh, you say that you are rising Eevee? What a fortuitous coincidence. This must have been meant to happen. Well, let me commemorate this occasion by giving you one of the 5 items. There's no need to be shy about it. Go ahead, choose one. Okay, so they straight up let me pick. That's nice. Look, Umbreon looks really cool, but he's a defensive one. Meanwhile, Espion looks even cooler, is one of my favorite typings, and he's like a truck. The Sunshine will make an Eevee evolve into the Pokemon Espion, but this is not all that simple. First, you need to keep that Sunshine with you all the time, then put it away in the PC and then throw it out. You also need to keep your Eevee with you. If your Eevee's friendliness is sufficiently high, it will evolve when it levels up. Good to know that I don't have to choose when he evolves, I can just let it happen. Remember, you have to have that Sunshine with you, and your Eevee has to be friendly enough to you when it levels up for it to evolve. So would you like to have the Sunshine? Yes, thank you. Fine, you can have the Sunshine. Just like your Eevee, it's invaluable. You are so lucky, big brother. Jerry wants something too. If you are going to speak with someone from the shop, there's one repainting the bridge outside. That's who you should speak to. I wish someone from the shop will come back soon. It's not easy tending to a shop like this. Didn't you say you were getting bored? Bridge repair? That bridge over the sea? The bridge moves when you step on the button in the middle. When it's in order, at least. The shopkeeper wasn't thinking straight when he got that cluelessly newbie to look after the shop. Now me, a regular customer, will be able to serve customers a lot better. You are probably right, actually. The shopkeeper's not around today. The old man must be Dr. Kaminko's place again. It's a mystery to me why he'd be friends with the odd doctor who is involved in downright eccentric research. Why am I hiccuping now? Oh, this has been the worst stream attempt. Striving for success as global engineers. Topical. Doesn't seem like the globalization endeavor is going very well though. Also, has Teddy yours gotten any better? A tiny bit. Also, I see that what was the name's not Zangief, I forgot the name of that guy Pokemon, but the guy said that he was a shadow Pokemon and he's not on the list. So that's concerning. Is it repaired now? Phew, that settles that. All fixed. You want to talk to me? Yeah, the bar shop is ours. Huh? In the machine part? Where is Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's. When my grandpa gets excited about some mechanical thing, he's off like a shot. Never mind the shower his grandson with. I'll find the machine part you need. Can I get you to come to our shop? Man, Grandpa should be so lucky to have a grandson and me looking after him. Seems like it. Gotta appreciate your grandparents while they are still there. You miss them when they are gone. Hi, welcome youngster. No words need to be spoken, no questions need to be asked. We shall battle, yes? Yes. Aye, good answer. A battlefield of hasty lad is one to be savored. Let's go. Casual guy, no that's a new one. A new one from over 20-year-old him. What are we working with here? How did you get it? How did you get a shadow Pokemon? Let's test the waters. I won't be knocking it out by accident, it seems. Okay, let's get its position. And he should be able to resist. They're very effective against other shadow Pokemon, I take it. Oh nice, that will help. what did Shadow Mist do? Good save as in this, not quite the same. Oof. Okay, getting there. And in the red, we'll be clear. Yeah, Shadow Blitz does not work too well against other Shadow Pokemon. Okay, let's hope. I don't have the spells, so let's hope. There we go. Would you lose? No, sir. I was expecting me to throw. Too bad. I guess I lost a one, and no comment that I just nudged his Pokemon. The machine you have in your arm is quite the getup. The way the lights pulls and all, it's mighty impressive, whatever it is. I thought for a second there that you'd taken my Pokemon. Oh. Oh, we'd better get out of here. You know, lad, ever since I battled with you, I've been missing a Pokemon. It's an important, precious event Pokemon I got as a gift. Do you have any idea what became of it? I shall go. I shall go. But yeah, let's see. Back in flying. Fully contaminated. I don't need to go to the Pokemon Center. What is here? More Pokeballs, very convenient. Gotta say, other than the wall reading the dialogue out loud while my voice is like this, I'm actually quite enjoying myself so far. Granted, the game has barely started. If I hadn't started early, this would be around where I call it, so yeah, I am glad I did. Phew. Oh, now you're a rare child. Most people will take the elevator. There was an elevator? Youngster, are you doing this for exercise? I mean, that's why I will do it now. As in real life, but... You know, sorry, you just didn't see there was an elevator. Awakening. The most useless consumable in this game. When I look down from the top of the lighthouse, I get frightened as if I am being shot down. But that anxiety of falling, it grows on you. Cannot relate. Although very mild, I do have a little bit of fear of heights. Not fear per se, but it makes me mighty uncomfortable. Not so much to look down as to feel like there's any amount of danger that I might fall. Such as if a bridge seems a little bit unstable and such, it makes me extremely uncomfortable. You see the island in the distance out at sea. It's always obscured by clouds. If only those clouds weren't there, we will get gorgeous sunset at dusk. Look. You there, you look like a trainer to me. Somebody gave me a wicked lethal Pokemon, I'll test it out on you. I so have healed. Female bodybuilder, I haven't seen that. Oh, he looks like he's getting my game. At least my ones are not badly hard. We can handle this. Okay. For starters. I will use Puccina. I actually used my TN9 back in Gen 3 as my main team, and he was very damn good actually, but he's a mana type and not exactly the best archetype. But that said, he's not as viable now. Yes, there are multiple shadow moves, interesting. As a matter of fact, which moves does this lady have? Giving these reflections in other moves, I see true. They all have shadow blades, but also second move that's unique to them. Interesting. I shouldn't be too picky with who gets to be put on my team, if only just because I actually straight up do not know which Pokemon are available in this game. Right, let's go for paralysis. Effective, but I'm going for the second effect, so that's fine. Ooh, that's super effective somehow. I thought Shadow Blades can no weaknesses or resistances. That's concerning. Oh, no, do not there. There we go. I know that there's advantages to letting them stay like that, but I would rather they do not for themselves, and that they get to be great harder. Okay, the sand attacks are not doing a lot right now. And they should be. Or don't tell me that it has a never misses property. It can be okay. Yeah, I most definitely will have to do all the Pokemon Center after this fight. There we go. little bit afraid of using the stronger moves, because what if I accidentally do it too much? No, but the deal, so. Well, at least he's getting more purified. Okay, red zone, there we go. Metal wall. That's gonna be useful. There we go. This Pokemon was too weak. A little bit, honestly. Just a little bit. Though actually he hurt Eevee quite badly. So it's more that I was too strong. What was that all about? I joined the organization because they said they'd give me a strong Pokemon. Something that's not like the usual ones. To be fair, he was much stronger than your other Pokemon. Well, I was to talk about that. I was conned. The organization that I joined? I can't remember what they were called. They said they didn't have enough supplies, so they wouldn't even give me a uniform. Maybe they are poor. Okay, so they are the remnants of Cypher. Funny how the screen trembles if I do this. Okay, Ladybug has gone down a bit from walking around, presumably. But yeah, let's work on them one at a time. I've lived in Medium Pod for many years, but I've never seen a creature that kind of luxurious. A creature looks capable of sailing anywhere in the world. I will surely love to sail on it. All people do love their creatures. Uh-oh. Okay, that's an inconvenient design. Quick trip to the Pokemon Center, please. I require healing. That's not the Pokemon Center. Hello, I have come to claim health insurance. Also, Loki, part of the reason why I don't particularly plan to use any of the Pokemon I just got for the permanent team is because they are trapped on regular Pokeballs, not fancy ones. I like when my team is made of one different Pokeball for every Pokemon. Granted, I could also come back, just defeat the Pokemon normally and come back later with different Pokeballs to capture them if I really was interested, but... I may do that in the future if I see one that makes me go, oh, I want them. Why do you live isolated, good sir? There's an island far from the coast of GoD on port. It's surrounded by vicious ocean currents, however, so no one can go near. Of course, everyone around this pass knows better than to go near that island in the first place. That does not answer the question of why are you living isolated. And that's a city explored. The bar shop is full of weird things and nifty junk. It's exciting to rummage around here. I come looking for PC bars and password toys all the time. I'm a regular here. I believe this kind of shops is more of a thing in Japan than it is in the rest of the world. Like, the appeal sounds interesting, but as someone who has never been good at tinkering with machines, I can say I get it. Like, not out of lack of interest, I just do not have a dexterity built in real life. So we were out. A machine part you said, right? Here it is, this is it, here you go. It's a rare item, the machine part. It took me a while to get the order in. How's your director, Professor Kane, doing? Huh? The HQ last director was attacked by some goods with shadow Pokemon? I've been through something like that before, but who will have thought it will happen again? Do I know you from 5 years ago? I'm guessing I probably do, but I cannot remember, it's been too long. I hope the lab director's found. I'll be rooting for you, so don't give up. Do you actually sell anything, by the way? I guess not. Alright, let's go finish our errand. Let's go, Shabby. Oh, sorry, and could you wait just 1 second? I found some more memos built up with the director. I think you should have them, Zurian. 3 and 4 and 5. They'll give you easy information on a shadow Pokemon. I'd like you to read them over at least once. Alright, let's take a look. The Rawr Xd's development made it possible to create a workable new slime machine. We realized that we could integrate the Rawr Reader with the original slime machine developed by Cypher. The Rawr Reader can be made to sound a warning and prevent the slime machine from working if a regular, non-shadow Pokemon is targeted. Okay, so yeah, that was my thinking. The likelihood of this slime machine being abused should be diminished. However, one must always be vigilant. It must be treated with caution. Purification. Once captured, the shadow Pokemon must have their hearts reopened in the process called purification, so that they may return to their normal state. The best known method of purification was to have the shadow Pokemon spend time with a trainer and allow their hearts to gradually reopen. However, because it required shadow Pokemon to be with a trainer, this method placed a limit on the number of Pokemon that could be treated. We needed a process for efficiently purifying many shadow Pokemon. Our studies led us to the idea of the Purify Chamber. Oh, can I just purify all of them passively now? I don't have to keep them in the team if I don't want to use them? The Purify Chamber. The Purify Chamber is a radical new concept that differs from the usual purification method of having shadow Pokemon be with trainer constantly. It represents a new approach that places shadow Pokemon among regular Pokemon, so they become purified naturally. Much time is still needed to make this concept real. We need to acquire systems, collect data, and make adjustments. We eagerly look forward to seeing the Purify Chamber concept in operation. Okay. On one side this is actually great. Rather than having to waste potential experience points by having to purify party members. On the other hand, however, this just takes away the gimmick of getting to give a dash run to every Pokemon that I get. But I suppose that just means that there's a lot more shadow Pokemon to choose from this time around. Surely it's fine. Oh, how cool they will kidnap our director and why? I demand answers. I'm sorry, yelling at you doesn't help a thing, Zurian. You hear, yes. Welcome back, Zurian. Why Jabby will be hate? We're on the errand like you want them, Mommy. The bad guy tried to stop us, but a nice person helped us. Oh no, really? I'll get the details later. What about the machine part? Thank you. With this component, we can get down to the finishing touches on the Purify Chamber. I shall take this down to the Purify Chamber on the ground floor now. Oh, Javi will take it. Javi, are you sure? Don't drop it. Javi can do it. Can Javi do it? Zurian, how is your shadow Pokemon doing? Purificating practices if a shadow Pokemon spends time together with his trainer. Has the Hellgouch fallen to 0? Not yet. Oh, but by the time the Purified Chamber is completed, the Hellgouch should be down to 0. If the Hellgouch has fallen to 0, the shadow Pokemon is ready to open his heart. But that alone isn't enough. To complete the process, the Pokemon needs to go through a purification ceremony. It's basically a ritual for it to return to its natural state. If the Purified Chamber were ready, it could go through the ceremony there, but it looks like we'll need a little more time to get finished. Because of that, I think your shadow Pokemon should go through the purification ceremony using a different process. There is a village called Agate. In the village is the relic stone which has the power to restore shadow Pokemon to their natural state. It worries me a lot to send you to such a far-off place by yourself, dear. But I also think it's something that only you can do. Well, dear, will you go to Agate village? Yeah, let's go. Thank you. No, Zurian, I am super out of how you're becoming more and more dependable. Agate is the southeast from here, but it's not very close. Go see a man named Eagle there. The relic stone, which is used for the purification ceremony, is under the care of a man named Egon. I'll get in touch with him so that he knows you're coming, Zurian. I'll do my best to get the Purified Chamber finished for everyone. Please be careful, Zurian. Okay. there, Joey. Did you drop it? The machine part Joey carried isn't that big machine. They put it in the middle part with the ring. It went right in the middle. It must be the most important part. Is it working? I get it now. I understand why Professor Green and Lily were in such a hurry to get this project completed. If shadow Pokemon are being made somewhere by criminals, you have to restore them to the natural state using our system. How did they know, huh? You want to know what purify means? No, I know. We were so close to finishing the purified chamber when the director was taken away. No, this is no time for mobbing. I got to focus at work at getting the project finished. Please do. Alright, no Joby with me this time, unfortunate. A large-scale town of senior citizens. There is a rally honoring Celebi here. I cannot take Celebi seriously just because the name makes me think of a celery. Okay, yeah, I have vague memories of this place. More Pokeballs, clearly I'm going to need them. Okay, is it not from walking, but from traveling between areas? Either traveling between areas or time total spent with me, not walking. Wait, I want to check something here. Okay, what did the trigger do? My dream is to become the Pokemon champion one of these days. Then after I retire, I'm going to live here. To make the dream come true, I got to become a lot taller. And to get a lot taller, it takes battles, right? You know it. Yahoo! Much obliged, pal. The fact I never see why you have a rock road ahead of you. Okay. No shadow Pokemon, seems like this guy is legit. Oh, I see that they are not constrained by Koopa Pokemon rules of only having 45 and poisoning, that's not good. Okay, we need to defeat him quickly. Shoot. That's gonna sting. You know what? Now that this works out. He's almost there. Almost. Almost. Doom. A little bit, yeah. Losing to a kid like you, my dream of becoming a champion is nothing but a pipe dream. Its card is almost fully open. Almost. Hold on, Teddy. Hold on. Thank you for enduring. Alright. For some reason I feel dull and listless. I seem to have no energy at all. I've been wearing these new sandals with raised knobs in the insole. I was thought it was a great invention, but does that really do anything for my health? I am so sorry. Do you know Senilor? He's an old man who's been living here for many years. Well, Senilor says that he saw a wild lord flying high up in the sky. If that's true, it will be fantastic, I guess. But if he mistook something for a flying wild lord, what did he really see? Lugia, perhaps? This is Agata village. We are famous for the relic stone. You can consider this a retirement village. Elderly trainers and Pokemon lead quiet lives here. Confusing to navigate these villages, but that has its charm. It's nothing like Gridania in Final Fantasy XIV anyway. And by that I mean there is nowhere near as bad. Oh, there seems to be at least one Pokemon that has an opening heart to you. Is that why you're here? Or because this relic has the power to open up the hearts of Pokemon? Some time ago, I guess it will be years ago now, the relic was used to open the hearts of many Pokemon. Many years indeed. Many years indeed. Was it here? Not here. Well, do you know who I am? I'm a teacher lady. I know many kinds of moves. Are there any moves you wish your Pokemon knew? Always. Ah, yes, it's an optional I teach. This one, absolutely. Any move can be looked at once and no more. Is that understood? Which Pokemon should be taught this move? Should. Not right now then. Ah, yes, if you like me to teach you Pokemon moves, come see me. Well, Thunder Wave is extremely useful for capturing, so I will be back. Sometime. But it's true, there really was a whaler flying way up and high in the sky. Your face clearly shows disbelief. You must think that all Senilor must be adrift in Dreamland. Yeah, I know. My dad's getting on in age, becoming more and more forgetful. Lately he's been saying nonsense. I saw a whaler flying up in the sky when he started spouting that. It depressed me to no end. Having had two grandparents go senile, yeah, not. An identified gang surrounding the Pokemon is fueled up and with the Professor Game, the head of operations. We have unconfirmed reports that one of the alleged perpetrators used the Shadow Pokemon during the raid. We will bring you updates on this story as the news breaks. Okay, so Shadow Pokemon themselves are a known thing and that people are presumably warned about at least. I like the look of the terminating in your eyes. When trainers lock eyes with each other, there's only one thing to do. Battle. Let's go. Whoa, this gets my blood pumping. Audition matchup. This will be what gets Tedioso to the last week probably. Okay, only let's see Pokemon here, that's it. I believe how this is dark, so... I made a mistake. Mistakes have been made indeed. Oh well. Let's stay on the other way around. That's what I did. I evolved to your skill. A fine battle that was, highly enjoyable indeed. Let us battle again sometime. Almost. Have you heard the news? Someone abducted the director of a research lab somewhere. Isn't it scary? It was finally becoming peaceful after Cypher disappeared, but now this happens. Sometimes it doesn't matter how strong Pokemon are in a battle. If the trainer doesn't know how to use items properly, the battle could be lost. But that's why I think it's important to buy a good mix of items that are good for every conceivable situation. There's an inventory space limit. Also, you are just running sales for the shop, running advertising. Once again, sorry about the chair creaking. I hope I can replace it real soon, but it will probably still take minimum a week. Possible. I want to hope less than a month. Oh, is this happiness items? Nah, I will let EB evolve whenever he is actually up for it. And no Pokeballs. Yes? Oh, you've come calling on Egan? Egan's house is right there, but he went out earlier and hasn't returned. He went running off shouting something about someone coming or not coming. I can't quite remember though. Worth it. I heard the child calling for me, so I came running to see what was the matter. Well, I found something quite nice. I know, we should have a battle, and if you can beat me, I'll happily give you what I found. Would you like to give it a try? Let's go. Free stuff is always good. I guess, a fine answer. Surely you did not use Hello Pokemon, right? I will put an ink on the dim. If there was one. Mostly for the ninja cast, though. Oh, and the Dios is ready for purification. Did that not work? Did that miss? Yes, I'll have to find out. Ah, most interesting indeed. Okay, what is the gift you promise? Already? Okay, no complaining. Hello, kitty. Oh, we are going to do so much great stuff once you learn confusion. Here you are then, just as I promised, here is your prize. I'm sure you'll find it useful. A battle isn't a good thing. I feel rejuvenated after every match. Ho ho ho! Okay, first things first. Bullet seed. Now that I can learn it. So funny timing to get it. Also, I believe that TMs are actually consumable in this game, given his age. I don't suppose you learned Confuse on your own, did you? Of course you did not. Ready to be purified, but also on super state. That's actually kind of funny. The door to its heart is about to open and do the final lock. I am very much in. Now, where was the old lady teaching Panda Wave again? Because I may have used for her services. Ah, shame. I really thought the SPN might be able to learn it though. Oh well. Also, do I still have the sun shard? No, it got consumed. Hello, what a darling trainer you are. I am Bello. Did you want something of me? Oh, eager you say? So you've come calling to see my husband. Are you perhaps Zeruian? Yes, I am. Just as I thought. You are Zeruian. We've been expecting you. We got word about you from Lily, you see. We understand that you want to purify shadow Pokemon. The instant my husband heard from Lily, why, you should have seen his excitement and enthusiasm. Shouting, "This calls for my services," or some such. He went off running to who knows where. He hasn't come back since. Bello dear, I've got everything ready. We are ready for a visitor from the HQ lab whenever he arrives. Oh? Oh, hello dear. Our guest Zeruian has just arrived. Oh, so you're Zeruian. We've been waiting. I am Egon. I've heard everything that Lily had to say. As you know, to purify shadow Pokemon, you must open its heart to the trainer. While there are several approaches, battles are the best, no doubt at all. The place to do that here is in the Rawr Forest, which is home to the Rawr Stone. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. I have a Sudanese Imperian, as you have just seen. In his day, he was hailed as the greatest trainer, but that's a long time ago. Yeah, with the age out of glory. In some video games I am much better than I ever was as a kid, but in many others I have very much lost my touch and I am not even old yet. So I'm with which one I am the title. My song is with Pikachu. Of course it's a Pikachu. Always a Pikachu. They can lately retired. But not to worry, her granddaughter is supposed to take over the daycare business. She went to bring the new law here. Hello, I am the name writer. You can consider me the fortune teller of names. I should be pleased to write your Pokemon's name. No, thank you. I see that's the bug. Come visit me whenever you like. My title is my way to raise Pokemon. I do believe in giving Pokemon unique names on a regular playthrough, but given the limited pool of Pokemon you actually can catch in this game, since there's no wilds, I prefer to keep their original names. Do you see this? My yellow brings me berries from somewhere every day. Here, I'll sell you some for you. Thank you. Tiger berry, I don't get Magberries. Restores HP but may confuse. No, thank you. Also, Espion deserves a name actually. I don't know which name, but he deserves a name. Yeah, maybe with me for a second. Yeah, this is why I will not be naming the others, just him. I'm going through a few name candidates and I am thinking them out loud in my mind and going, no, this sounds terrible when it actually said. I am very bad at giving names to things. You are my precious. Is that most of the village already? Oh my, it's quite rare to see a child visitor in our village. Well, I like it too. I may be young in body, but old in heart. A true idiot is what you are. Okay, that's a lot, and clearly I'm missing stuff. Let's do some more exploring. Oh, you're here to see him? I saw him tearing around the village in a huge rush a little earlier. Maybe we will know where he went. Did I change my Pokemon order? Yes, I did. But where is the path to down? Shit. We are not done. Ah, there it is. I feel like I know you. Oh gosh, there's no path out of the village this way. Whoa, don't start on me like that. Why are you looking for a battle with me? I wasn't, but now that you mention it. You are on. I'm feeling frustrated over getting lost, so I'll take it out on you. That sure is a model. When did Puccina's darkness level get so low? That's quite a lot of purification all at once. How did that happen? I guess the power line is very one in the village. And now I hope I get to GLL. A psychic and I hope so. Bad vicinato, not too bad. So far considering that he can't really purify him. Somehow, I have done that. So I have a bad sense of direction, it's nothing to make fun of. But nobody said anything. I came to have a look at the Rawr Xd, but they won't let me in. And now I can find my way out of here. I'm about to cry from frustration. Okay, but can I pass? Oh, that's a dead end. Okay, gotcha. You must be Zeruian that Egan was talking about. I've heard that you battled to open the hands of shadow Pokemon. The relic is to this cave, don't give up. Thank you. It pays to be nice. I'll help you purify your shadow Pokemon by having battle with you. Are you ready to get started? Go ahead. Okay, then let's get with it. I like how it's Cool Trainer instead of Cool Trainer, even though there's been much longer and more complex names. Even names as well. Almost. If only I knew something, or at the very least a special attack move. Oh, that's an angry. I wasn't aware of that. Alright. Thank you for helping me with getting Hyper Shield. I appreciate it. Well, that was something. To open up the closed heart of a shadow Pokemon, entering it in battles is effective. That's why you should make your shadow Pokemon battle whenever possible. I hope your shadow Pokemon get purified soon. Me too, buddy, me too. Zurian, aren't you? I heard about you from England. Let's battle right away. Please and thank you. Here we go. Super Trainer. That's a new one. Well, nothing in this game is new, but not one I've known about before. In newer generations, this will be super effective, but alas. Fiery type does not exist yet. Not that it was needed for that only. Should I forgot to call him? I completely forgot that he was in Super Saiyan mode. No more learning, unfortunately. Oh well. I should be pushing about the little bit of a waste, but that's a good timing to use them. $100. Yeah, the battle paid for the Podium for sure. Wasn't it a good battle? I learned something from it too. Oh yes, you know how a shadow Pokemon sometimes begins behaving strangely in battle? If that happens, calling out the shadow Pokemon is supposed to help. Of course it can be used now. Ah well. Well, let this woman come to the aid of pitiful Pokemon. Try to begin. I wonder how our battle will turn out. I'm eager to find out. We all know how it will turn out. Unless you use a shadow Pokemon, in which case it will be a little more involved. Okay. Great job, Zero. Let's take care of that. Do not the poison. Well, I guess I got a go back. So much for the plugin I used. Oops. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Is Pooch purified now? My, you are impressive. That Pokemon should soon open his heart to you. Oh yes, I shall tell you this useful bit of information. I hear that if a Pokemon has a close heart, it's good to keep it with you. Rather than keeping it in the PC storage system, you should keep it with you at all times. How are we doing? Ah well, I don't wanna walk all the way back for one battle. I used to be a lot more stingy, but time is valuable too. I realize this now. At times an ordinary old man, at others a plain senior citizen. By my true identity, the legendary trainer. Egon beat me, but only him. I am Gron. Now, for the sake of your shadow Pokemon, we shall have a hot battle. Bring it on. about the photo, but after this fight it will be time to call it anyway. Yeah, I'm genuinely thankful to you guys. Thanks to you, I went from 1 Pokemon fight on Purification to 2. Now, you are ready pretty soon, so... Oh, you also got a good chunk taken out while you were in the party. Flying. I know exactly where to use this. Must not have a stop, aka same type advantage language. Pretty tanky, aren't we? It's not very 1 AM, but since Purification should be right after the roof, let's take care of it. A hot battle that was. It dismays me to see that Shadow Pokemon have appeared again. It's a sad world we live in. Here's a little something that may hasten how quickly Shadow Pokemon open their hearts to you. It's a case to hold the sense for giving colon messages to Pokemon. I am told to send the colon message helps ease open the hearts of Pokemon. Abandon your Pokemon gently when you use the colon case. Alright then. Let's try this on my Diva. Thank you for the gift, I'll make good use of it. Gotcha. I'm told to send a colon message helps open the hearts of Pokemon. Attend your Pokemon gently when you use the colon case. But it's empty. Of course it is empty. Zeroian, welcome. Your Shadow Pokemon should be ready to open its heart after the battles you face getting here. Now I shall be your opponent. And here's my partner, the one Pokemon that I counted as my first, and it has stayed with me ever since. I don't think that's ever established exactly how long Pokemon live. Go Pikachu, off we go to our first battle in 5 years. Let's keep things tight. You sound like you're out of practice. And if you were a legendary trainer, then the Pikachu must be quite high level. But it's not, so that tells me that, oh, it's old. It's so old that its level has gone down this much. This much. Not to... Okay, good. Ladybug was weekly. This is right. I see. That counts as a physical attack. I did think that Pikachu probably had a static as an ability. I wasn't sure, but I thought Shadow Strike was special for some reason. Oh, bravo! I say bravo! My goodness, it was a white-hot experience or battle. And to defeat my Pikachu, that takes real skill. Now, let's see how your Shadow Pokemon is doing. This Pokemon is on the verge of opening its heart to you. You've done a good job looking after it. Now you should use the power of the Rawr Xd to finally open the Shadow Pokemon's heart completely. Okay, but how is Ladybug? Opening wider, still hasn't recovered. On the verge, but hasn't recovered the final move. Okay. This Pokemon may open loot to its heart. The Ursa opened the door to its heart. Oh, and they get the stock experience, I see. Then it's not really waste to have them fight. I see, that's how you give them nicknames. Well done, that Pokemon has finally returned to its former self. For the time being, we should return to my house. No, I have another. Please. This is why I really appreciate when games ask me if I want to leave now or wait a moment, even when there's clearly no reason to do so. Because sometimes there is. This is cause for celebration. You've successfully purified your first Shadow Pokemon without incident, and I could have done too if you had let me. Still, one can't be too happy, not with the knowledge of Professor Grain's approach. You see, he was a frequent visitor to Agade up to several years ago. He was conducting extensive research into the Rawr Xd, you see. He said that it was for completing an entirely new purifying system that his mental that. I wonder whether he never had made up with Professor Grain. It must be a reason for you too. About the Tactactian dear, didn't you need to mention what Bandar saw? Ah yes, that's right. I need to tell you about Bandar. I have a friend by the name of Bandar who lies on Mount Battle. It is a place of training for trainers. Bandar claims to have seen sinister characters out in the desert, where few people dare to tread. Sounds intriguing, yes? Mount Battle is to the northeast, be sure to visit it. Alright. Oh yes, Ria, may I have your PDA number? I was saying, can I let down, but clearly not. Fine. If I hear of anything, I'll make certain to get in touch with you. Now, are we done? Let's heal the Pokemon Center, first thing. Go back to Purify Pachina, and then we save at the entrance. Unless I can get into another fight. While I was lining out this way, I came close to being run down by a truck. I almost got a heart attack, I tell you. There was a whole lot of people in it too. They were dressed pretty strangely. They went roaring off towards the edge of it, slowing down a bit, in case you knew the dialogue with people. Okay. I guess not. Oh, I forgot to read that out loud, sorry. I will absolutely forget my next stream to call out to Lady at the start of the battle, but oh well. No biggie. Puccini opened the door to its heart. Regain the move Dick. Oh, that's a good one. Regain the move Heal Bell. I don't remember that. The move. Change shooting me to heal all status abnormalities, to heal status effects. The other will have been mighty useful earlier. Ah well. Right, back to the entrance, saving, and we'll are done for the day. And we did in fact get done with the intro of the game. Like, we got all the way to unlocking purification itself, and we got a new area open. That sounds to me like the intro is done, and that's all I go for really. You know, aside of the part of confirming that the game is fun. Alright then, yeah. A place for Pokemon battle training that is always open to trainers. Yeah, that's it for today. I will be back at the same time. No, today we started early. I'll be back at 11 PM GMT time on Thursday. We'll be following from now on the regular schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 11 PM to 1 AM. I hope you had fun today, hope to see you next time, and hope you have a good rest until then. Goodbye!